In this video, we are going to see how we can work with field, item, and sets option to create new calculated fields in pivot table. So we have already made some kind of analysis, but if we go back to our original sheet, we have this record, and let's say that we want the region wise sales total, cost of goods sold total, and also the profit total, but we don't have the profit field yet. So should we create it in the database, or it can be automatically created using the calculated field option? Let's see. But first of all, let's rename a couple of analysis that we made. Salesperson's region wise sales. This one is an extra sheet. This is multi-level analysis. This one is beverage wise contribution as percentage. We have learned that. And now let's insert a new one, alternate NV, T, and enter. And this one should be called use of calculated fields. Now we want the region wise sales. So region should be put in rows and the sales amount should be put in values. But this is sales total. We can change the caption however we want. Let's make it sales total. Let's put the cost of goods sold total as well. So we have to put it in the values. Again, cost of goods sold total, total CGS. Double click to adjust the size. Now this is all sorted. Let me just reduce the size so that we can clearly adjust the third field, which should be for profit. Now the profit formula is sales minus cost of goods sold, but we don't have this in the original data, but that's not a problem. Pivot table provides you this facility as well. Just go to the pivot table analysis, click on field, item, and sets, and use this amazing option called calculated fields. Here we just define the field name, which is profit. And in the formula, we have all the fields showing at the bottom. So we can just define the formula by using that fields. Equals to should be kept as it is. Let's double click to choose the sales amount minus, put a minus sign, minus cost of goods sold. Just double click and click OK. And as you can see, a new field on our right is activated, and also it is showing the sum of profit. So let's make it only profit, or let's say gross profit. And after that, like we did earlier, let me just reduce the size. Let's say that we want to format it in a different form, in a different style. We can easily do that. Let's choose this one. Similarly, let's say that we want to change this analysis to not region-wise sales, but we want to club it to month-wise sales or year-wise sales, and the rest of the values calculated should be intact. So what we'll do is we will just remove the regions and we will put the date instead. So that's it. Just clear the other categories and let's keep it to date. Let's say that we are using an older version, so that allows you to manually do that every single time. We have to manually group it from here. It will not automatically group. So in that case, let's click on group. And like I said, if it is the data for multiple years, you have to club it according to months and according to years as well. Otherwise, it will combine the 2024 January with 2025 January. So that's not right. Let's club it to months and years. Click OK. And that's how the analysis immediately changed to month-wise sales, cost of goods sold, and profit and gross profit. Similarly, if we have multiple years, you will see a long analysis, and whenever you want to collapse all the fields, just select one which needs to be collapsed and go to the pivot table analysis and collapse all. These are the fields. So it should be all collapsed. And when we want to expand it, we can expand it like this. Finally, if we want to make it in comma style, just select all the fields, go to the home tab and click on this comma style, and it should be all converted. Let's decrease the decimal places to 2. And that's basically how the calculated function in field, item, and sets option work in pivot table. Just try this by yourself, and I will see you in the next one.